What's up, guys? DiplexHeated here again. Welcome back to Men of War Assault Squad 2 and, well, RobZ Realism mod. I was gonna say welcome to this Soviet Superfortress, but as always, they're not very welcoming. This thing wants to keep you out. And I think I said that exact same thing when I introduced the German Superfortress, which, by the way, doesn't really resemble a Superfortress in comparison to this. This beautiful creation has been made by Mighty Mapper 123, and I've kindly asked him to make a new Superfortress for the Germans, as well as a Superfortress for the Americans, Brits, and Japanese, so all 5 majors in the game. I wonder how many times I just said Superfortress, but this is just absolutely insane. We're coming up on a piece here that looks like Minas Tirith, in a way, the white tree. Anyway. And wow, this is just gonna be insane, really. There's over 200 Soviets defending. There are AA guns, there are heavy machine guns, and all these twin-barrel coastal artillery pieces that have been neatly fitted on top of this fortress. I believe there are over 18 batteries. Jeez, it's going to be absolutely insane. Over 1,500 German soldiers will be assaulting the Superfortress itself, supported by armor. It will be a rather lengthy battle, but most importantly, an extremely bloody one. The objective for the Germans is to breach either the main gate or the back entrance back here, and then make it up to the headquarters. It's going to be extremely bloody. Sometime during the battle, in case the Germans do too much damage to the outside defenders, the Russians and Soviets will retreat back and focus their defense here in the center, and of course on the headquarters itself. So I'm very excited to see how this is going to turn out. It's going to be just a bloodbath, and I'm super excited. The German Superfortress we made a while back, compared to this, is just completely different. And in this episode, I won't really be commanding the attackers like I did then, but I think in the future videos using Superfortresses and these massive defensive structures and whatnot, or positions rather, I want to control the attackers. So I will personally take charge of soldiers if they get stuck here by the wall and if they don't actually advance into the fortress itself. But other than that, it's going to be more or less AI controlled, and I'm super excited. I also asked Mighty Mapper 123 to create slightly smaller fortresses in the future, more manageable and more comprehensible in one picture. I have to look in 3 different angles to get to suck up all the great goodiness about this fortress, and it's kind of hard when you only have one camera and one screen. But that aside, they will also mean that there will be more area for the attack and more simple terrain that I can just send up waves and waves of tanks in different sizes and skills and weights. I guess you call it a weight class: light, medium, heavy tanks, you know that. Anyway, without further ado, I think it's about time we click start. The Germans will be attacking in about 6 waves of 256 men each, which should total 1,512. And, oh lord. They're attacking from all corners of the map. We have the main assault coming in here from the center. They're going to be going for the gate. We'll see if they can... Oh, look at that rocket artillery and all those batteries firing away. I'm afraid the first wave is going to be more or less utterly obliterated. But so far, the attackers down here have made it pretty close to the main entrance without being spotted, so they're going to be receiving a lot of fire now, though, but we'll see what they can do. Oh, jeez. Their Panzerfausts can be used against the turrets themselves, and I think they've actually hit a few, judging by the fact that they've damaged all the plating on the batteries. Then we have some K61s, which I believe are like straight-up Bofors copies. Bofors was a Swedish gun, or is practically no longer a Swedish company as far as I'm concerned. I think it was purchased by BAE, which is a British one, but it might be co-joined or something like that. And they made the most famous, and probably till the date the most famous, anti-air gun and anti-air systems and whatnot. Mainly for the Allies during World War II. The Germans didn't really buy them, but after that, they've been widely used all around the world. Jeez. So far, minimal damage to the defenders, and it's all quiet here on the attacker side. They're all dead. There's just pools of blood and body parts. There's a few Germans crawling around over here. I repeat, the first wave was not successful. I repeat, the first wave was not successful. Dog 1 is not open. Jeez, look at it. Few of the sandbags being knocked off, though, so the Germans are doing something. We got a guy crawling up with a Panzerfaust. Will he shoot it? Will he Faust the Panzer? Having a little bit of a breakdown there as the second wave enters the field. This one will probably do moderately better than the first one, seeing as they've already weakened the defenders a little bit. Huge explosions up there, and you can see those rockets in the distance. It's just it's chaotic. In a way, style to it. Sorry about those small lag spikes. That's just all the units entering the battle itself. We got 2 assault guns from what I can see here, and a King Tiger moving down the center. We will see what kind of damage it can do to the defenders, and I think if they're wise now, they'll aim for the bigger batteries that are just... Oh, look at all the smoke from all the guns back there. It's so grand. There's something grand about this. I think I retract my statement about wanting smaller fortresses. I just think I want different approaches, more accessible for the attackers. Are those Germans? They are. 2 Germans aiming to get some sort of medals or something, running in the front gate. That's just going to get them a couple of bullets. Tiger is having a hard time locating a target, but boom, there goes a shot at one of the batteries. I think it's knocked out. It doesn't seem to be. The gun is either... It's even repaired. What the hell? They've pulled out some funky-ass metal work during the battle itself and fixed it. But the rocket gun, or the rocket battery up here is completely disabled. There goes the second one. Good job. We have 2 assault guns over here as well. Tracks down on both. Kind of goes with the duty at hand today. And, well, we have a twin coastal battery over there that's disabled, but this one is still fine. And the Tigers and everything back there is just taking so much fire. The infantry's more or less forced to pull back. Must mean that there's a new wave coming in. That lag there, and indeed it is. Another 256 men join the fray. So far, 512 plus 256 men have entered. I should know that middle number because it's like, you know, computers, you know, all the things are measured in bits like that, times 8 and all that. But, 768. It's an uncommon number. You usually jump straight up to 1024, which will be the total when 4 waves have hit the scene. So I'm just very, very, very excited indeed. Oh, and it's not 1,512. It's 1,536. That would be the total number. So, my bad. Yes. Look at the battery up there by headquarters. Still opening up. It's just beautiful. I can't describe it in any other way. I think the Germans have successfully disabled these guns. This one isn't firing, and I believe that's why, because it's disabled. This one's definitely disabled because it doesn't have any crew on it anymore. The heavy machine guns here and the K-61s are still active. Infantry very much active as well. Batteries over here. One down, sorry. But it's still turning, so it's not down then, I guess. Jeez. Now this guy's gonna do some weird-ass, sketchy Russian metalwork. He's gonna literally stitch it all together and then polish it, and it'll look like new again. It's very handy indeed. So the guns over here have done so much damage, they'll have to focus on the attackers on other sides. But, it's a loose Russians, or the Soviets rather. This wall has been more or less annihilated by the attackers, and there's even more coming in. So on this side, I consider myself capable of taking command, so I will do so and successfully reroute the attackers here to stop them from wall hugging, because wall hugging is about the most annoying thing I know of. There's nothing more annoying than watching 64 men just hug a wall without supporting the rest. Hear all those guns in the distance? How very much active this fort still is. bloody siege of, I don't know, gates to heaven or something. I don't know. That's not a real siege, but you catch my drift. There we go. Crisis averted. And these guys, I'm gonna send down that way. We need manpower a little bit here and there. A little bit everywhere. So, that's probably all I need to do. This is just impenetrable. Impenetrable Soviet superfortress. Jesus, this is... Holy crap. I think the Germans might need more armor, but it just seems to get bogged down and destroyed all the moments it tries to. Let's open up the command here and check out this tiger. Definitely in need of some love. Definitely in need of some love. We should give them all the love they deserve. Here's a bunch of crew members. No? Just soldiers. Where did all the crew members go? That must mean they turned into all the blood splatter down there. I'm gonna take one of the crew members from here and run you back to the tiger, because a king tiger deserves at least more than one man crewing it. And over here we can take another one out, so we'll have 3 for each tank. There's another wave coming in. There's just a lot of stuff going on today. How's it looking up here? Tracks down, but repairable, so fix them and join the assault. For there's no wasting time here. The closer we get, the closer we become, I guess. Look at that heavy machine gun, that 12.7 mil. No one in the tank, or what's up? Oh, they need more than one repair kit? That's weird. But hey, this tank is still active, so... Provide support. Still active. Oh, you bet. There we go. It didn't hit it, but we're gonna keep trying. Keep going for it. This place is just annihilated. There's not a living soul here. Not a living soul. And some are desperately trying on this side, but there's just no chance. But, oh, wait. Some of the Soviets have been killed up here trying to... But no Germans have made it up the stairs. Time to take some executive command again here and head back into the Game of Thrones and, So can I use the F5 key? F5. So good, I don't actually need to open up the HUD. I can just get my men here and do a little F5 up here, and then they will try and break their way up there. So let's see how these Germans do assaulting this position. Ooh, this freeze flag means another 256 men are deployed. Look at that, that's almost personal. Oh, how close up they are. Grenades are being thrown. Shells are being lobbed at a very short distance. They must have used a minimal amount of gunpowder to get those shells going, but they're gonna try and get up there. I want to look at what's happening back here. Whoa, a light panzer just moved through the entrance. You kidding me? A light panzer just oh jeez! It like shoved its head in, and now it's down. But it was a good try. I sensed it. I had the sixth sense of, like, there's a Panzer VI that's about to do great things here. A great deed. But it failed. We might just have to what's up with my language? We'll just drive the King Tiger through the bloody entrance. We're breaking in. I wonder if the Russians have executed their emergency plan of defense yet. where they take all available conscripts and retreat them to the high quarters. Yeah, this is why using water and walls sometimes can be a bit of a trouble, because people get stuck. Fall out! Look at that, in through the gates of hell, and literally. Can you drive through the gates? Ja, 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 we will fit. We will fit through the gates. Schwere Panzer. Ja, Königstiger. I love this. I think we're making some progress. Have the Russians initiated their code red thing yet? No. Soon they will, and then all these little buggers run for the hills. I think here we go. They're doing it. They're retreating now. A little cautiously at a time, but they're abandoning these lower positions here to get back to the headquarters, and I think they're gonna need it. Will a King Tiger fit through the door? Well, we'll have to find out, don't we? This is like the bloodiest I've seen. I've seen a lot of blood in my days here in Men of War, but this is among the bloodiest thing I've seen. This thing doesn't give a shit. Doesn't give two damn. This is a siege weapon of class, of attitude and class. But I do have this eerie feeling that some of the artillery here might knock it out, like the one shell just did over there, I think. Christ almighty, it's being terrorized. And where's the German reinforcements? Did you let a King Tiger die alone? That is animal abuse. Once again, animal abuse. Someone called PETA. Report the Soviets. I think I'm gonna go back to all my videos and just name them Soviets instead of Russians. I feel like it's the right thing to do. If I want to be all correct and all, you know. Suka. Are we making any progress here? I think we're almost automatically making progress down here. Our troops are actually climbing up on their own. And more of the guns have been, I'm not sure I would say disabled, but... Oh, jeez. This is one of those moments where you just, to avoid people's annoyance, and I guess you could call it pain, you just gotta kind of take all these troops. Because, think about it. They'd get there sooner or later. And I can deal with the scraps around here, the small stragglers and stuff, but best just get this all in one bunch so that I don't have to waste time and lag. So we want these guys going in through the main entrance, so I'll leave a few back here for ambience sake, but I'm gonna move about 100 men here, because this is where they should be. This is where they would have been if the AI was smarter. So that's not anywhere near or close to cheating. This is them just continuing on their objective instead of hugging the wall back there. And this King Tiger is a complete goodbye. And those artillery shells are turning us into borscht. Literally borscht. Is that that's Russian, is it? It's not Polish, but I believe it's the same. Borscht. Like they both eat it, like nationally speaking. Zum Angriff! Angriff, Männer! Yeah, those guns are still active, so the Soviet guns of this fortress are still very much active. What should we name this fortress? I don't know. Guys, if you want more suggestions for battles in the future, add me on Snappy Chatty. The username is DiplexHeated. Look, we even got troops over here pinning the entrance. A brave group is moving in. Fight for your lives, comrades. Damn. Shot down. Holy hell. I think we have lost our combat efficientness. Combat efficiency is probably the word for it. We're gonna try the back door. Make this fortress squeal and scream. Jawohl. Pause, because the frickin' lag deprives me of pain or joy. Angreif. There we go. Some of the Soviets are even reacting to it. We're having an inter-fort fight here. Germans are trying to get closer. Fighting the Russians on the walls now, but those guns are going to turn us into freaking paste. The blood pudding. Here's a little private affair. Hans, do it. Do it. Do it. Disable the defenses. Do it. He's shaking. He's so terrified. Just do it. Just do. Oh, god damn it. If we're lucky, he'll wake up. That's if we're lucky. Will you wake up, Hans? Hans! Scheiße. I think the attack is over, my friends. The Germans have failed. 1,500 men. Several tanks supporting. And this fort is nowhere close to falling. But it's been one hell of a bloodbath. We can look at the yellow. That is the Soviet casualties. They're still running about the fort trying to secure it. And they have a security force up here, you could say, that's like holding the headquarters themselves that weren't even touched. But we did have some internal fighting here, so that it definitely got breached. This is just insane. Look at all the craters back here. Anyway, I'm hoping for a slightly more simplistic, more approachable, more manageable fortress for the next videos. I think the British will come next, perhaps American, perhaps Japanese, and then German or whatever order they'll come in. I'm excited to do it. I don't think we're going to give another go at this because this is just such a complex thing. But wow, what a fantastic creation. Hoping to be able to release this in a map pack very soon. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you all soon again. Ciao.